Welcome to the present. How we doing this beautiful Tuesday morning? Before we get into nitty-gritty, please like the video, subscribe if you are new, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time for those at the back or those who are taking it the first time, please like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. So let's go to the latest on NKETIAH and Aaron Ramsdale regarding transfer. So according to reports yesterday, we saw it all over the gaff, all over Twitter, all over the social platforms that Marseille were aggressively chasing NKETIAH, decided to not pull out of the race and decided to go for Y of Lens, and the deal is almost closed. And we saw a lot of Arsenal fans getting upset. Oh, why do you sell NKETIAH? We are trying to sell him. But if Marseille does not meet our economic value for NKETIAH, we don't have to sell him. Whether you want him or not, whether you rate NKETIAH or not, that is not the point. That is not the point. Marseille needs to meet our economic value of him. If they can't meet it, it is what it is. I understand we want him gone. I understand NKETIAH is not at the level to take us to the next level regarding where Arsenal are at the moment. That's not up for debate. But doesn't mean we have to give any NKETIAH out for free or for chop change. No, they will have to meet our economic value. It is what it is. Just because of Marseille pulled out and decide go and pursue another player doesn't mean NKETIAH doesn't have other suitors. Arsenal fans need to chill the F down. You are not privy to all the information. All this casting of aspirations on Edu, on Arteta, insulting the club. It doesn't mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. You see, I understand you can have your opinion, but sometimes some of your opinions are just thoughtless and tactless and stupid because your opinions are not even formed based on required information that you've gotten from the right sources. Yes, we are a bit frustrated that the deal between Arsenal and Marseille couldn't be reached based on the fact that Marseille were not willing to meet what Arsenal feel and think is right value for NKETIAH. Doesn't mean AFC Bournemouth, who are still interested, who just sold their striker, Sri Lanka to Tottenham Hotspur, why instead of a striker will not meet what Arsenal is seeking for? And I'm sure there may be other suitors you are not aware of. So, sometimes let's chill. Let us chill and stop pushing. The transfer window has not ended. There's two more weeks left. So, I understand you want us to sell NKETIAH as quick as possible, but sometimes you just have to wait. You can't accuse Edu and Arsenal of giving our players away for cheap. Now they're trying to do the right thing. You switch around again, flip-flop, and accuse them of hoarding players. It doesn't work that way. NKETIAH is not a healthy contract. Now, even though we do not even eventually sell NKETIAH, which I hope we don't, but it is what it is. We will not give our players for free or give them for derisory sums. They will have to meet our economic value like that Arsenal requires, and it is what it is. If you cannot take that, I can't help you. I can't help you. So for NKETIAH, I still expect him to leave this summer. AFC Bournemouth are still very, very keenly interested in him. There might be other suitors we are not aware. So let's wait. Let's not be in a hurry to tantrums. Let's not be in a hurry to insult and cast aspersions on Edu and Arteta, right? Let's wait and see. So at the end of August, if we don't finally sell NKETIAH, maybe, just maybe, even though it's unacceptable, you can cast your aspirations. But for now, just hold your horses. Let's be sensible. NKETIAH, you might not rate him, doesn't mean other teams are not going to rate him. Just because you have disdain and disrespect for NKETIAH doesn't mean other teams will not rate him. And we are not going to, I'm going to re-emphasize that, we are not going to give out our players for free. You have to meet our economic value just as we have to meet other clubs' economic value for their players. So it is what it is. So guys, please like the video, very, very important. Subscribe if you're here new and make sure you turn on the notification bell. So let's move from NKETIAH to Aaron Ramsdale. So we all know Aaron Ramsdale is not happy, which I don't really care. He's under a contract. So provided that's not paying him and you're under a contract, your happiness is not my problem. I understand you can feel yourself away from being the first choice goalkeeper to being second choice goalkeeper. It can be a little bit what would be the right word? Demoralizing, for lack of a better term. But in competitive sports, your emotions are not really catered to. You have to compete. You have to be the best, and you are still a full paid employee of the club. Whether you're happy or not, that is none of my business. If you want to reclaim your starting bed, do what's required and fight for your shirt. If you are at a club like Arsenal competing for the highest trophies, competition is part of it. It comes along with the territory. You are not going to be given the starting bed based on sentimentality or emotionality or your attachment to certain part of the fan base. No, you are going to be the starting have your starting bed based on merit. So, according to reports this morning, exclusive from David Ornstein, Arsenal reject approach from Ajax to sign Aaron Ramsdale. Initial loan turned down. AFC rather 26-year-old England international leagues permanently this summer, but Ajax retain interest and optimism. Espanyol goalkeeper Joan Garcia potential replacement. Fair. If Ajax want him, pay up. We ain't doing no loans. Now, I'm not saying Arsenal might not consider loan when it gets to the till end of the transfer window. Anything is possible. Maybe a loan with an obligation to buy or an option to buy could be considered. But for right now, if you want Aaron Ramsdale, you have to pay the full price and take him. And all these people say, "Oh, let's just let him go on loan. Let him be happy." See, one more time, I don't care, and you shouldn't care about players' happiness. Stop being overly attached emotionally to these players. Players will come and go, and the club will remain. Let's get it in your tick score. Players will come and go, but the club will remain. I have no ill feelings to Aaron Ramsdale. I think he's a fantastic goalkeeper. If he thinks he's bigger than being number one or competing for number one share at Arsenal, which is fair, even is right. But if he wants to leave, he needs to get in suitors who will pay for him for full, for him to leave on a permanent deal first. Maybe a loan can be considered at the tail end of the season. But right now, if he wants to leave, get in suitors who are willing to pay what Arsenal value him, and he can leave. I have no ill intentions or ill will against Aaron Ramsdale. He can do whatever he wants to do, but he has to meet the economic obligation of what Arsenal require from him for him to leave. It is what it is. Whether it's English or not, the standard is the damn standard. The standard is the damn standard. There is no sentiment attached to this. So, Aaron, hopefully you can get somebody so that you can stop sulking. But I don't care whether you're sulking or unhappy. If you want to leave, you signed a contract last year or last 2 years, you signed a contract. So it's your obligation for you and your agent to get him another team who's ready to meet what Arsenal value you. And you can leave, and with all the blessings of the majority of the fans and the club, you can leave. So all this trouble is unhappy. We have to find a way to compromise. We ain't compromising because he's not compromising on his wages. So why should we compromise on what we value him? And I expect us not to be rational enough to value him appropriately. So for Aaron, hopefully he can get someone in to value him at the price that's not valuing, pay, and he can live all our blessings. So there's no fuss about it. It's just business. It's nothing personal. All this church, it will not work. Yeah, I understand he hasn't played a minute in preseason, but it is what it is. If he wants to leave, you can leave. And I hope he can find someone to pay in full and can leave. And we cannot get someone, maybe Arsenal will consider the loan at the tail end. It is what it is. So, guys, let me know what you think about both updates regarding Aaron Ramsdale and NKETIAH. I expect both players to be out of the club by the end of the transfer window. It's looking likely that AFC Bournemouth will firm up their interest with a bid for NKETIAH. I would like to see NKETIAH stay in the Premier League and show all those who are doubting him that he's still a good striker. Just because he plays for Arsenal and he cannot meet our level doesn't mean he can't go elsewhere and score. See, you have to understand that Eddie plays against low blocks every week. If he goes to a team like Bournemouth, he won't be playing against low block every week. They can see what potential this guy is made of. So I still believe in Eddie. Even though he cannot cut at Arsenal, I think he's still a fantastic striker that can do it elsewhere. And for Ramsdale, I believe he's a very good goalkeeper, but he's not as good as Raya, who has taken the number one share from him. And if he thinks he's bigger than being a number two at Arsenal, he's within his right to have that sentiment and feeling. But it is what it is. Nothing, no hard feelings attached. So, guys, like the video. On your way out, subscribe here, subscribe. If you're new, please subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very important. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.